Alright folks, welcome back to Switzerland as we continue to burn off our aggressive expansion. We know that we would like to eat Ulm, and we need to eat them before they get much larger because it's getting wildly out of control. They're developing. They are allied to Rothenburg. They're a free city, so we don't really want to do that directly, but we could build spy network on Rothenburg and then try to take them like we've done the others, but this level of aggressive expansion is going to be a pain. Austria, the problem is though that if we attack Ulm directly, we're going to have to fight Austria, along with all of Austria's allies. Burgundy, the Papal State, Ingolstadt, Landshut, Lucca, like those don't matter, but England and Burgundy are going to be a pain in the rear. And so if we can find some other way to get at them, that would be much, much better. Still got military focus, but I think we need to focus on admin. Switch back over to admin, because we need to get to that next idea group. Unpopular mathematician, that's fine. Inaccurate road maps. Well, that's unfortunate. So we'll just spend the money to fix that problem. I'm sure that's an infrastructure idea related event. I've never gotten that before. Autonomy, no, I think not. Because I believe our ideas, we've already gone to military, so we can't take another military idea. We can take an admin idea, or we can take a diplomatic one. Economic is pretty strong for its various kind of general kind of benefits here. I should have waited to build all those manufacturers if I knew I got development from it. And goods produced. The other one that we could consider, here's Commonwealth Ascended. The other thing we could consider is going for a more like espionage idea, which would give us aggressive expansion reduction, since that's one of the main things we are struggling with overall right now. So that could be a very valid choice as well. Obviously, defensive is also appealing, given that we have a lot of forts, and this will just reinforce that. But we'll have to think about how we're going to do this. I can build a state house, but we don't... Oh yes, we can. Mulhouse can have one. It's getting near the end of the year, so let us turn on our religious diplomacy focus. I think there's no nation that would take a vassalization from us. Nassau up here would. It's kind of interesting. Promising trader. Okay. Well, I guess we could try to improve with Nassau. Because if we could vassalize them, then we could annex Strasbourg. We could sort of trade, sort of like we did with Avignon. Interesting that we haven't gotten enough to do this, expand the Confederacy yet. We've got 9. Okay, we need one more. And these are some of the harder ones. The other person we could attack is Baden. They're allied with the Palatinate, but we could probably get the Palatinate to break that. And so that would be another juicy target, is to potentially take a little land off of them. The only problem is that this is getting so high development that it's going to make it almost impossible to take it under any means. And so you almost have to do it in now or never. Another thing we could consider is whether there are any good vassal or any good allies. that we should consider Nassau, Scilly, Rothenburg, and Hungary. Hungary's wouldn't be a bad ally. Burgundy has insulted us, which reminds me I should insult you, Burgundy, because they pretty regularly do that. Burgundy is allied with the Commonwealth, so they're probably a pretty safe... They're probably pretty safe to ally right now. It's unfortunate they're not still allied to France. Does this come with... If we take this one... Transfer subject... Aggressive expansion... Siege ability's nice. Diplomat and advisor costs, we're kind of doubling down on that. Corruption... Privateers means nothing. Blackmailing, black vassalization acceptance, that's not a bad thing. Let's pick a bureaucrat. Vassalization, that would be good. And then rebel support. This would kind of mean that we could do some spying. We'd mainly be taking this for the aggressive expansion. We've got someone who's going to create unrest, that's fine. The only other one we could consider is diplomatic. Doesn't it have an improved relations? Yeah, this one would give us lots of diplomats and a relationship slot. I think it's really, we need less aggressive expansion up front, because burning it off quickly with Ulm doesn't really matter. It's the big blob of it up front that's really the problem. Like, our inflation is steadily coming back under control. Build ramparts in a variety of places, but it only makes sense to build in places where there are fortresses. Valais would be another place that would be good for a fortress. Let's build one here. Just some extra fortifications, and this would provide coverage to the province of Vaud. It also is yet another fort that blocks this mountain pass. It's like we should soon be able to fabricate. Nassau. Konstanz can take an upgrade on a center of trade, so we will do that. Gives benefits to a variety of surrounding provinces. Comet, great. Thanks for the comet. We're gonna have to stab up again. Still pretty expensive, though not as expensive as last time. Someone would like Condottieri, Bologna. Assume you are... Oh, wow. Why is the Pope not calling me into these wars? Oh, because he's not the direct person that's under attack. It's the... It's Bologna that's being attacked, and the Pope is defending them. So we could rent Condottieri, mostly just to... They're allied with... Ugh, this is just gonna be ugly. End of a golden era. Revolt in Strasbourg. Guess we will go help with that. Siege gentlemen, if you please. This is on a fort, we should be able to handle it. Part of the reason I'm building a fort as well is because I think we have not got enough fully maintained forts. Here you go, France. There we go. Got rid of your rebels for you. Let's turn on our diplomacy focus again. Looking forward to being able to sit with one on all the time. believe we're sitting at maximum manpower, so let's use a little bit of manpower to click that forward. A good use of it so it's not wasted. I could do this just to mess with Venice and try to prop them up. Alright, Nassau. Intrigues in Bern. No, I don't think we want to lose that. Let's... Far from ideal. Let's offer our alliance with Nassau. Let us pick up... I think we had a gentleman that was cheaper, they said. We'll take the national tax modifier guy. We probably should be sitting on better advisors than 111s. We make enough money now that we really don't need to do that. Let us proclaim guarantee onto them. Okay, I think we've gotten what we need here. Rothenburg. Now let us fabricate our claim. We have our claim. Excellent. Let's pop back. Nassau, let us go back to improving relations for a moment, just so we can stay max. And then let us, we'll do R. Looks like we are not going to be able to get there without using our influence. We'll influence them. It's 60 ducats. Apparently there's a base cost. But we'll just send them a gift. I could give military access, but that would not get me far enough. So let's send them 50 ducats, and that will get them all the way up. Okay, and then we will vassalize Nassau. And vassalize. Excellent. That means that now we can improve relations and annex in Strasbourg. Yet again, removing yet another source of Swabian countries. Yeah, sorry, Your Holiness, that was just not a good idea. You should not have allied that. You should have allied Bologna, and you should not have honored the call. They would not accept vassalization. Because we're too far away, and because they're a serene republic. Because Naples would be a great country to vassalize. Like, you could feed them back so much stuff, but just can't do that. Let's see what we got here. We have successfully built this. We would like to build a ramparts here. Let's invest a little bit of military power. There we go. So that then we can build the ramparts here. We want to make it incredibly painful for anyone to try to siege me. Also, we need to send an insult to Burgundy. Take that, Burgundy. That gives us a little bit more power protection. We showed off. Frankfurt is up. See how we're doing on aggressive expansion. Looks like we've managed to burn it all off except for Austria, who is our rival. It looks like it's getting pretty close to time for this war. Brilliant government. We will take the prestige, actually. We have plenty of money. It's like Ulm is in a war? Salzburg and Regensburg. get our armies ready. Stop drilling. Since nobody has any further problems, let's just make sure they will join if we declare. Ooh. Is this a free city as well? That's not good. Alright, well, that is not what I was planning there. I was hoping to attack them in order to get them in, but I failed to notice that Rothenburg is a free city. I don't know if it always was or whether it changed, which means that we're probably going to have to attack Baden instead. Which is, well, you know, it is what it is. You roll with it. Alright, so in order to do that, we're going to have to ask the Palatinate to break their alliance, if I can. Am I allowed to do that during a war? But I can't. Let's see if they would defend Baden right now. Palatinate would defend them ever so barely. We're gonna have to wait just a minute until the Palatinate is not at war, so that I can call them in. So I can ask them to break their alliance. See if I can great power them into breaking their alliance with Baden. Apparently you can. There we go, let's use that. Don't think the amount of trust they have with me really matters, because we will be able to easily handle that. There we go, we great powered our way out of that problem. Munich won't even join. We need to pick the higher development province. They are both 12, so it does not matter. And now we will come in on this. I do not think we are in need of any assistance in this war. Hello, good sir. And we are at war with this country to our north. If they will get access, then we'll go deal with them. Boom. That's the end of that. How do we not have access? Oh, it's this fort that's blocking me. Venice is no longer rivaled to me. Interesting. They decided to go do that. They sure don't like me, though. Ooh, that's not good for the Pope. They've lost a lot of land. The Pope may not be a great ally anymore. The Pope may have ended its usefulness to me. Might need to trade up. We don't have access. Let's move this gentleman over here. I don't think we even need this army in position. England's not rivaled to me either. That's good. England's actually friendly. France is rivaled with England, Austria, and Spain. France, you have chosen like some awful rivals. Because I really, honestly would like... I would like England to be my friend, because I need some more big allies. Because the Pope is probably not going to cut it anymore. And honestly, the Palatinate is not a very powerful ally either. I mostly just allied them because they're close, and they otherwise would be getting tons of aggressive expansion with me. useful. Like, we got a barracks that can be built. And some regimental camps. Urbanization, base tax production, or manpower in Geneva. They make cloth, so development is probably the way we want to go. Norway's got some internal conflicts. Russia is also doing quite well. Grassland. These woods are better. Looking for other fort positions. Farmlands and grasslands are not really where you want to be building. Hills. Probably another mountain fort there. These are all farmlands. And let's take this fort. Nope, we're still going. Let us summon the Diet and see what they want. They want our stability high. They want Stugart to have a barracks. I'm pretty sure I did that already, so let's just go ahead and take that. They can grant me a general, but I don't really think I need a general right this moment. Don't think we want to take off Bohemia. And that's the end of Durlock. Let's go up there with that army, and up here with this one. Thanks, Palatinate, for getting out of the way. There we go, we were already building that, so we will just take that freebie. And their army is toast. Let's even see what we can do here. Yeah, see, they've unconditionally surrendered. So, if we were to take both of these provinces, nobody would get mad. That's interesting. Nobody cares. Alright, well, I guess we will do that. I will take your land, thank you. This is a grassland, which is not a good fortress location. We will demolish that. Let us core these provinces. And we have completed a mission to expand the Confederacy, giving decreased unrest and autonomy change. Lovely. And in just a moment, we should be able to annex. Let's go ahead and lower autonomy as soon as these get annexed in. I think there's not very much autonomy left. The Pope would like some money. Austria, no. Okay, let's recall our diplomat. Strasbourg is kind of grumpy with me. So, due to the unlawful territory, which kind of keeps stacking over time. So, let's go ahead and we're going to have to use some of our tricks here to get them on board. We will send them a gift. Get them up to there. And then it looks like we will need to influence them. Get them the last little bit of the way there. Relations improved. Rothenburg is happy with me. Okay. We will influence them for the last little bit, and then we will be able to annex Strasbourg. It has a fort, even though it is a grassland, so that will not be acceptable. Unfortunate that there's like no, like there's woods over here. We'll need to build some forts here in these woods. Petition for redress. You can rise up wherever you want, rebels. Kamarak, where is this? Of course, they're at like the far end of the planet. We're going to let this army drill. No, it's actually already pretty much drilled, so let's send it down there to deal with that, and then we'll drill. Burgundy is spying on me. Let us begin to annex Strasbourg. And that's that. Rebel uprising in Memmingen. What is... Oh, the Flemish company has a horrible general. So he'll get a better one soon. Where's France going? Allied, they're in a coalition against Venice. Pause. We will hire another bureaucrat. We also appear to have gotten up to where we can improve the Palace of the Popes. I am not sure that I am interested in doing that right now. Not sure that's in our best interest. Instead, I think it's better to just let this keep improving, and we will use a little bit of manpower to push it along a little bit more. But with that, we've reached the end of this session. We have eaten almost every nation up here. Now we're annexing Strasbourg, and we need to get Ulm somehow back into our control. We also would love to take these Swabian provinces off of Austria, so little by little we're getting here. And I will look forward to seeing you for it next time.